Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's show is called All Ownership Will Soon Be Virtual. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you put a link on all your social media to our show to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. One of the great things about America was something called private ownership. If you purchased something, you could own it. It was yours to do with as you liked. You could repair it, you could upgrade it, you could improve it, you could grow it, you could do anything you wanted with it because you paid for it and because it was yours. But now they want to change that. Now they want your ownership of things you purchased to be virtual. What does that mean, you say? What does virtual ownership means? Well, it means that when you buy something, your ownership or control of that thing will be eliminated, and you will have the illusion of ownership and control, but in reality, you will not have actual ownership and control. It will become virtual. That's code for you won't really own it or control it just because you purchased it. Forget about that dated concept anymore. You don't want to be bothered with actual ownership. Virtual ownership is the way to go. That's what they're going to try to program you to believe. The people you purchase something from will retain an ownership interest or full ownership and control of the item they just sold you. And now, in a growing percentage of the time, they want you to pay a monthly subscription fee to something you bought and paid for. This new form of virtual ownership will spread across the country and the world like a plague. Let me give you some examples. A number of high-end exotic sports car companies are now demanding that you contractually agree not to resell the car you just purchased from them for between 6 and 12 months after you purchased it. So just because you bought it from them doesn't mean you have control of it. What they claim they're trying to do is to prevent car flipping at their expense. So they contractually prevent you from flipping the car for 6 to 12 months after the purchase date. What about buying gold or silver? Well, the vast majority of people who purchase gold or silver don't actually take possession of physical gold, but rather they purchase gold or silver stock certificates or some sort of other financial instrument claiming you own such X amounts of gold and silver, but that's all you'll get is paper with some nonsense written on it. It's sort of like buying stocks in companies now, only they don't give you an actual stock certificate made out of paper anymore. They just send you an email or post a notice of ownership on the site you purchased it at, just to let you know that you've purchased the stock. But if the market collapses, what will happen is that stock will supposedly drop to almost zero or zero. And guess what? It's not insured by the FDIC like money in the bank is supposedly insured up to $250,000. No. Will you even be able to get someone on the phone when the market collapses and your stock certificates, transition into something else? Highly improbable. What about home or condo ownership? Will that be real? Well, if you read the condo rules and bylaws that most people now have to accept in order to purchase a condo, you'll quickly find out that many of your ownership rights have been transferred to the condo HOA. And if you try and fight them in court, then you'll quickly find out that the courts will not rule in your favor, and the appeals courts will not support you and the decision you're hoping to get either. What about your wealth? Do you own that? Well, that's very interesting because some of the states like California are now working on wealth taxation legislation. That means that even if you made your money legally and paid taxes on it, then you'll soon see the introduction of new wealth taxes designed to keep charging you a new annual wealth tax on the things that you thought you purchased for and owned outright. Only you don't, and you won't. And if you move out of California or any other state that implements similar wealth taxation legislation, then they want to be able to track you down and keep taxing you on the property you purchased in California years ago. So under this kind of law, it will only be a few years before these new wealth taxes steal all the wealth that you have accumulated. Even if they only tax you at 10% of your wealth each year, well, within 9 or 10 years, that wealth will be completely gone because you have to keep paying endless taxes on it. And how will these wealth taxes benefit you? Well, they won't. They are just organized forms of theft. That's all that it really is. And in the end, virtual ownership will just be a new form of deception as well. It'll be designed to dupe you into believing that you own or control something you purchase, but in reality, you will not fully own or even control it. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.